Welcome to another Really Snell Development live stream. Today we'll finish off the boss fight of the Disco chapter. Already did some development today, implemented some story into the Disco chapter, and also polished out the lasers. Let me show you the lasers, they look pretty cool now. Let's go. Is the stream up and running correctly? Hey, welcome. Fortnite. And the difficulties settings already working for this level, which is nice. So let's try to beat this on impossible difficulty. Yeah, we need a challenge. I changed the level layout a little bit. Now you have two paths, one down here and one at the top.
Difficulty. What a beautiful Christmas present. Thank you.
And obviously sound effects are missing for these lasers. That will make them feel a lot more impactful. But they already feel quite nice regardless. Looks pretty cool. That is not the boss fight though. What we want to worry about is the boss fight, and the boss fight is already halfway complete. Not sure if you already know the boss fight level. Oh yeah, here you can see one of the new text files I wrote. Writing these is a lot of fun, but also takes quite a while. The boss fight. Oh yeah, I made some adjustments to this level as well. Some rebalancing, I just can't keep my hands off it. So this is the boss fight, as you might know. There is not a clear objective here so far, but the general idea of the boss fight is that you can control the boss with these buttons on the sides here, which is something I haven't seen before. But whenever you move it, it performs a certain attack. So when you move it, make it move to the left, it shoots these projectiles. And then whenever you make it jump, it's even worse. Shoots a couple of these flying drone thingies that almost always hit you. And as you can see, there's a lot here that will still need a bit of work. It's poorly balanced, there's no clear objective, and I'm also a little worried that this is gonna be hard to understand. So I think one of the things I want to try is to have a dark tutorial level before that, where you can try out the mechanics without any danger, and then in the next level you sort of have to do the same thing, but the robot starts shooting stuff. So, I mean, if we start from the beginning, then let's just create that dark disco tutorial level. What we need to do here is to delete the AI. Move the player maybe somewhere over here. I think we don't need that spotlight. And then there's a very simple way to turn this into a dark level. Luckily, I've already prepared that. Are you all doing fine today? If you kill the boss, make an epic win screen. Yeah, but it's not the final boss of the game. It's just a little boss in between, and after that you'll go into a little reward room. You're right, it should definitely feel satisfying to finish the boss off, but that sounds like a polishing task. What was I about to do? Yes, I wanted to turn this into a dark room, and finding objects is always so tricky here. I think a manager object, and we'll put that in here. Oh yeah, right. Probably want to replace the music as well and turn the music into Disco Silent. And now we can build a nice tutorial level for the dance robot. is probably in the minigame folder. Dancing? No. Tower defense, game shooter, space defense? No. Okay, where is it? In special interactions or something like that? Let's search for robot. Oh, I can't find anything here. It's so annoying. Tell me if you see it. Ah, Mr. Dance. We called him Mr. Dance. That's such a good name. I think somebody suggested that on stream. I think I remember. Let's put him on the minigame layer, Mr. Dance. And then we need to make it very clear where he needs to go, but we'll worry about that in a sec. Because we don't want to have another level like the level from the Christmas demo, where you have to die on the tree and nobody understood what you have to do in that level. That was pretty dumb. You definitely want to make sure that it's very clear what you need to do. Why is Mr. Dance so high? So tall is what I meant to say. Maybe it's a little high as well. That could be possible. We like how the music is a bit different. How is it different? Different than in other levels, yes. That's obviously true. Questions. By the way, if you have any ideas or for attacks or anything, let me know. Okay. Now, how did the buttons work? And where are the buttons? Maybe I should just have a look how the buttons are called. Rooms. And then here, Disco Boss Battle. Ein Object Mr. Dance button. Here we obviously have B14, B for boss. And here we need a couple of Object Mr. Dance buttons as well. And I guess we can put them on the minigame layer as well. They are in special interactions. I should probably clean this up and put them somewhere where it makes more sense. But then I'm often just too lazy to do that. Also, I don't know where to put them. Where would you put a weird object like that? I mean, let's at the very least put them in the same folder, Mr. Dance and Object Dance button. Maybe we should create a new boss folder in here. Add group boss. And then these missiles can go in here, for example, and these dance drones. Okay, now it's a little more clean. Okay, then we need to change effect X move and effect Y move in the editor to specify what this button does. Let's say this button makes it move to the right. And then we can put a button here. Which, oops, will make it move to the left. Where do we put the jump button? And let's put the jump button here. I guess Y move equals -1. And now let's check if this actually works and if we can control the bot up here. And then we probably need to disable all of the attacks of Mr. Dance. No, it doesn't work. Okay, why is that? -2 -20 Okay, let's copy those parameters. And then we need to find some sort of indicators for these buttons that tell the player what they do. I mean, as soon as they work. Oh, maybe it's just stuck in the wall. That could be an issue. Are you stuck in the wall? Yes, probably. Maybe it's better now. Oh yeah. Now it's working. I'll just disable its attacks in Darkroom so we can try these mechanics out without worrying too much. Okay. Do you think this will work? I mean, let's try it. Maybe the buttons should be closer together. Maybe this will work a little better as a tutorial level. And then I hope people will still be able to understand how this works later on when the buttons are placed in different positions. Oh, it doesn't fit in there. Dang it. Also, that shine whenever you press a button is so bright that you can't see anything where you stand. That is a little bit of a malfunction. A little bit of misdesign. Okay, controlling it like this is actually pretty easy. question is what happens once it's here. Like, is here a giant press that destroys this robot, or a teleporter field, or a giant button that is pressed down by this guy? I think he should probably not be destroyed because... or should he? That would be a bit weird if we just destroyed the boss right in the tutorial level. Right. Maybe it can unlock a door. Should be able to just copy the door from the puzzles. Yep. Door, Mr. Dance. No, Towel, stay here. You're my costume today. Such a nice little costume. This doesn't need to connect to anything. Just have a variable open equal to false. And then we'll ask if open, then it will open. Otherwise, it will close. One thing I've noticed is that these stars don't change color yet. Let's fix that real quick. Round 15 plus random 15. Update the color of these stars every once in a while. And that is not needed. Okay, now we can simply put a goal object back here. And a door in front of that. And then the button we need to press to open that door. Can for now just look like the boss itself, a little grayed out, I guess. That should communicate that the boss needs to go there. Minigame. Nah. Ah. We'll set image alpha to 0.2. And if point distance xy object Mr. dance.x object Mr. dance.y, that is smaller than 50, if the boss is close enough, we'll do object door Mr. dance dot open equals true. That should open the door. Let's set the alarm to 1. And here I wanted to set the correct color object image blend. Traps. Okay, let's see if this works. That switch should not dance. Thanks for your videos, you'll make me learn more that I can do to make games, so thanks for teaching me. You're welcome. Actually, appreciate your comment. I'll keep making videos, hope you'll keep enjoying them. I'll try my best. Okay, I feel like we need a bit better feedback when that task is complete. So let's play a sound effect and at the very least disable the boss, the other one. So if that is false, we trigger the sound effect, and this way we can make sure it's only triggered once. Sound equals audio play sound. The click sound, I think I've used that click sound for so many things already. It's basically used for everything. Very high priority, and it does not loop. Just need to set the correct gain for this as well. Sound. And object Mr. dance.enabled is false. Obviously that variable doesn't exist yet in object Mr. Dance, so let's implement it. Enabled equals true. And all of that will only happen if it's enabled. And else we'll set the image speed to 0, so it'll stop dancing. And maybe we should also change the color. Merge color. Oh, 0.5. Also, I'll have to rework the sprite for that boss. Oh, what the hell? I think I disabled something important somewhere. For example, that it can't move through walls when it's disabled. That should obviously not be possible. Why can I still move it? Well, okay, that worked. Now, the only thing we need to do for this level is to put some tooltips next to the buttons, and then we can get started on the actual boss fight. Or maybe we want to create another tutorial level? I don't know. Do you think we need 2 of those for players to get the concept? Or maybe a bit of additional downtime is also, you know, nice for Getting a bit of downtime. I say so many genius things on stream. Downtime is good for downtime. Who would have thought? Brilliant. I can't remember if you put an Easter egg into this game. Yes, I put an Easter egg in there, but I'm not sure if it's still working because I haven't checked in a long time. Hmm. Let's see if that's a somewhat decent color for these. I guess they're pretty visible. I just want to move them down a little bit. Nice. That feels quite satisfying. I feel like we should do another dark level with this. Firstly, so people can get the hang of this, and secondly, because I have another cool idea what to do with this. Because we can also combine that with some other stuff we already have in the game. What is the difference between draw color hue and draw color RGB? Draw color hue, is that a GameMaker function? I don't know. Haven't seen that before. Draw color hue. No, that does not exist. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. But generally speaking, there are two ways to define colors, either RGB or HSV, which is hue saturation value. Yeah, that's probably what you mean, right? Make color RGB and make color HSV. Hello, mouse. Can I please close this again? No. Apparently not. Guess we're stuck here. Oh, did GameMaker crash? Never open the manual in GameMaker. No, 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 no! Let's hope we don't have to redo that much. And let's also hope the image comes back. Yes, very nice. Sorry, not your fault. Can you download the game off of somewhere? Yeah, there's a free demo on itch.io. The link to that should be in the video description. That one is 6 weeks old. It's basically all of the winter levels we have at the moment. It's the winter version of the game. Yeah, seems like everything's still here. Just one thing I wanted to do earlier as well is here in traps boss. The star should not be animated. And it's pretty warm here. Give me a sec. Luckily I brought a towel. Color get hue, yeah, that gives you the hue value of the color. You know, that imagine a circle containing all of the colors, and going around that circle is the hue of the color. Value is how bright it is, and saturation is basically blending between gray and that color, between white and that color, between no, black doesn't work. Black always is unsaturated. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at explaining this, but I'm sure you can look it up if you're interested. It's just basic color theory. So this will be before boss 1. And this will be before boss 2. So this will be 15 and this will be 16. This way I think we can be relatively sure that players will understand how this works. Unfortunately, that robot is so stupidly tall that I think I need to make the level a bit higher. Yeah, that should be enough. Something like this. D. Maybe the player can get in up here. I'm determined to finish that boss fight in this stream, because that would mean that the disco level is finally finished and we can move on to the underwater levels, and I would appreciate that very much. I kind of want to move on. The strategy I'm using to build this level is a little strange. Maybe I should just start deleting a bit of stuff here and there. Da 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 da. Now the idea I had is combining this with the other puzzle mechanics we have. I think that would make for a fun level. Need to bring it up here. And then maybe you can somehow make it move all the way over here. Just gotta make sure it can't get stuck anywhere where we don't want it to get stuck. What for a laptop do you have? Oh, very good question. I would have to look that up. It's from Asus. And it's definitely a good one. So, hope it cannot fall in there, but I think it shouldn't be able to do that. I think first of all you'll have to unlock the control room. Which could be somewhere down here. Yeah, that should in theory work. Will there ever be an ending to this game? Sure. You mean I could put an outline around these arrows? Yeah, we could try that. Maybe that makes them a little easier to see. That would certainly be okay. Oh, I'm sure it doesn't fit in there. No, it should. Oh, no, it doesn't fit in there either. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I didn't make the level tall enough. I can bring this down though. That will make it a little annoying to get it up there. That should work, and then we can put the button for moving to the right in here. And put that on the wall. Probably need a jump button on top of that. Yeah. Minigame. And the last button could be somewhere here. Minigame. Zero, flip horizontal. Now let's have a couple more of these walls block the way. Let's see if they are still in range of one another. Did I save? I hope I saved. It's definitely happening too often lately. Okay, I'm a smart person, I saved. Oh, I'm not a smart person, I put the left button somewhere where I can't press it continuously. Also, that wall down there is sort of connected with the wrong thingy. Alright, I need to go start from this one. That works. Okay, so that is once again not unintended behavior. Didn't think about that. So now it shouldn't be possible anymore. We can simply remove that one. And that should resolve all of... No, not quite. Mini game. That button needs to go down here. And so does that button prompt. Hey, Vadik Gupta, welcome. Rajan Runo, source control. What is source control? I don't understand that reference. Why are these doors still animated? Ah, because they are the other doors. Now this is a little annoying that I can't really see where I'm going. Now I can see where I'm going. That's better. I just realized that I need a jump button here as well though, otherwise I can't get that robot up there. Also, as it seems like I don't need this one, can be removed as well. And just to make connecting a bit more comfortable, I'll move this up here. One more small issue I'd like to fix is the other doors. Let's save, just in case GameMaker decides to crash again. So, mini games, puzzles, doors. Image speed to 0. Alarm 1, 2, random, round 15 plus random 15. Now the level should be perfect. There will be not a single issue with this. GameMaker Studio started randomly deleting whole objects or events for me. That sounds like a very good idea, using source control with GameMaker. One time I accidentally deleted one of my objects, and the really annoying part about it is you cannot undo stuff like that in GameMaker. So even if you somehow manage to get that object back into your game again, then all of the references to that objects in the levels are gone. So you need to replace all of these objects in the level. It's not a very pleasant workflow, so using source control sounds like a very good idea. I obviously back this project up every now and then, but I doubt that that's enough. It's a little hard to see what's going on here. I think there's one brick. That makes this jump a little tricky. I can't really remove that. Please tell me the level is high enough. Please, please, I don't want to redo the level. Oh my god, I've been streaming for 1 hour. Jeez, we haven't even gotten started on the boss fight, on the actual boss fight. That is bad news. I have a link from a good GMS staff who has a guide to recover stuff. I have no idea if links are allowed either. I think I just used the default YouTube settings. Yeah. Thanks, man. Great. Oh no, whistling, sorry. I know. That breaks your ears. That jump is not possible. Oh wait, I still think there's a way. Oh, there is a way. Great, now I'm stuck. That is very worrisome. But let's not deal with that now. And how do we stop it from falling down here? Is that enough? Yes, it should be. Oh, please tell me that this level works now. Okay, so I can't go over there. Dag it. Messed it up. And I can't mess anything up over here. And I can't mess anything up over here. Thank God.
Your opening break.
Time to get started with the actual boss fight. Hit the save button a couple of times, just to be sure. And then here we have the boss level. First thing I'd like to implement here are the button tooltips. And then all that's left to do is making this level crazy difficult so nobody can beat it anymore. That shouldn't be too hard. grabs boss arrow. Do you think everybody will understand what to do here by now? I definitely think so. Because now we can put our switch somewhere up here. And that will open a door here. That we will obviously place now. And then we'll give this a bit of a gold shimmer. Make it easier to see that this is the exit. And now it's time to go crazy. Okay. How about swapping that triangle on bottom with pole on bottom right so the player doesn't have to backtrack? What do you mean? I think you're talking about the other level, right? Let's check. You mean switching those two, right? I guess we can do that. Will make speedruns a bit easier. And those two should definitely be in range of one another. I'd be very irritated if that's not the case. Okay, I think we don't need to test that. That will definitely work. He said, and then of course it will not work if you say it like that. Did I find what you meant? Here, I think I want to change that attack he does when he jumps. Would it be confusing to put a couple more control buttons in this level?
Make humans great again.
I feel like there's a bit too much walking we have to do here. Plus, I'll think for now I'll just remove the jump attack of that boss because it's not a good one. Pretty annoying to dodge. Can't dodge it reliably. No, that's the switch. Where's actual Mr. Dance? Mr. Dance? Please do not throw any more bombs at me. Thank you, Mr. Dance. I appreciate it. Okay. So now we'll change out the AI. And also we'll put in the other minigame dancing. Hehehe. Because obviously in the boss fight we want everything to come together. Maybe not everything, but a lot. Yep, okay, I was right. That one actually has a variable called interval. Very good, very good. Now let's find our little AI guy. Level laser or disco boss. Okay, let's not overdo it. I think a couple of lasers should probably be enough.
Absolutely desperate.
I can't see the button prompts. That's why I keep dying. I think that's because we use a different level size here. Did I hard code the level size in here somewhere? Don't understand why is this happening. Oh, is it because this layer is disabled? That could be the case. Would certainly be the easiest explanation. Oh, maybe when it jumps, some of the circles can explode or become enemies. I like that idea.
What a shame.
Yeah, great. This is impossible. We did it. Okay, I think we actually need to decide for something, either lasers or the dance mechanic. I think we kind of can't do both.
Certainly looked like it.
So what do you think? Which mechanic should we keep? Should we keep the dance mechanic so it becomes an epic dance battle, or should we keep the lasers, which will still make it an epic dance battle just without a dancing snail? I mean, both of those technically make you move. And it's possible to deal with both the lasers as well as the dance mechanic. But if we have to deal with the boss as well, that is too much, I think. Or is it? Yes, it is too much. You like the dance?
Would you be so kind and start moving?
Yeah,
Now.
I think lasers are a little mean in this level. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of them. This way we can focus purely on dancing. I mean, one thing we could try is to put some more buttons in here. Because I don't really like the fact that you have to keep standing in that corner all the time. Oops. That is not symmetric. Minigames. Yeah, that feels a little better without. Without the lasers. Feels like something that's actually possible now. Even though it's pretty hard. But guess that's okay. I like the fact that we have more options now to make that robot move. Oh, it's so difficult. Maybe the level is a bit too long. No! Oh, I got cornered. Okay, I think we can still control the difficulty of this level quite well by making it longer or shorter, putting this switch closer to the starting position or further away from the starting position. So when you hit the jump button, which attack could it perform when you hit the jump button? We already had an idea from with. Some of the circles could explode or become an enemy. Can't you do this game on Unity? Yes, of course. You can create that with Unity. I just started coding it in GameMaker and now I can't be bothered to switch to Unity. Because we already have basically half of the game completed by now. Something like 30 levels, probably more. Don't feel like doing all of that all over again. Traps. Where are they? Let's change the look of these a little bit. Image blend equals object col object level styler.col traps. And alarm equals to 15. Here we'll update the color and schedule the next update for something between 15 and 30 frames. This way we don't have to update their color every frame. Draw self, draw sprite ext. Maybe give them a small flare. Let's check out if they look better now. I think it's better without lasers, I agree. You have to catch. Okay, thanks for joining in. Have a nice day. Okay, I think they're a little easier to see now, right? Or they're at least a little more consistent with how we have colored things you have to dodge in the past. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that they are round. Maybe they should be squares. Because in this world, sort of everything consists of squares. What happens if we turn them into squares? Sprite missile. Is that better? Let's check. Yeah, it feels more consistent. Let's do it like this. I feel like we should create a bit more room to maneuver for the player. Maybe we can create a little bit of a gap here. That robot thingy should be able to walk over that. Maybe we can even create a bit of a gap here, or you can go up or down, whatever you like. Which just means we need to move that over here. And we have a couple too many spotlights in here anyway. You can definitely remove a couple of these. No! I lost the dance battle again. No! Need to pay more attention to the button prompts. It forced me to jump. Okay, let's implement the final attack of this boss, what he does when he jumps, and then we can decide how long we want to make this level. And one thing I also want to try. Having even more buttons. One up here. And one up here, this time in opposite directions. I don't know if that's confusing. Maybe it is. Okay. This is sprites, objects, traps, boss, Mr. Dance. Maybe our new jump attack can contain a couple of lasers. Oh no, what am I doing? Okay, this will be too crazy. But let's try it. Oh, why didn't this do anything? Uh. Okay. Will there be more bosses in the game? Yes. Oh, that's pretty fascinating. Why does this not do anything? Do we enter that code here? Let's just code game end in here. So if we reach that code, the game should just close itself. Which is a weird way to debug, but okay. Oh no, we don't get in there. Now we got in there. Huh? Why don't we see any lasers then? I don't understand. Oh, there was something. I think I know what's happening. We need to do laser.image angle equals random 360 and with laser do event user 0. And now we should definitely add in the cooldown, otherwise it's gonna be too many lasers. Okay, nothing's happening again. Please, I want this to work. Oh yes, now it worked. No idea why it didn't work before. Also, the fact that I fall down here right when the level starts is super annoying. Let's just start down there. And some of these lights are just too much. No! Don't go down there. No! I was so far already. So I think the amount of lasers we just saw is a pretty boss-worthy attack, right? That's a lot of lasers. That probably tanks performance quite a bit. Oh, I hate these stupid dancing prompts. Maybe we should maybe we should remove them as well. You know what? I'm gonna reduce their frequency. They will still be more than annoying enough, I know that. Hello, TGS Nicholas. Yeah, that feels right. I hate this boss fight so much. That almost feels like cheating using that button up there. So here's the strat. We go up here, make it move to the right, and then we can instantly not make it go up there. Just making it more difficult. Just experimenting a little bit. X, Y, object player dot X, object player dot Y. So all of the lasers are basically focused towards you. That should make it a bit more fun. But then maybe also if random 1 is smaller than 0.25. So not all of these laser balls do this whenever you jump. And I'm sorry, these buttons up here, they are nice and all, but I have to switch them otherwise. Firstly, it's too confusing. Secondly, it's too easy. Jeanma, welcome. Sorry, I have once again no idea how to pronounce your name. Oh, I missed that button prompt, but I dodged those bullets so skillfully. Oh, look, if I can't beat this, then we need to make it easier. But I hope that I'll be able to beat this, because then we can keep it this difficult. And obviously there will be difficulty settings, so this will not be the default difficulty. I can't do this to everybody. Look at that skill. I think I'm getting better. No, I'm not. Definitely not getting better. At hitting those stupid button prompts. I think I need to go a bit further to the right. No, I didn't see it! Maybe they should be a lot more visible. Or maybe a bit more forgiving so you can press them a little later. No, this time the laser got me. This is a good run. This is a good run. I even hit the button prompt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh!
Would you be so kind and start moving now?
Do you think people who know for sure that they want to go full indie game dev should waste time in college? That's a tough call. Really depends on your situation. I definitely think you should make sure you have a plan in case it doesn't work out with indie game development. And if that plan involves college, then maybe do it. But if you have a decent backup plan, shut up. If you have a decent backup plan that you're actually happy with and that you can pursue without college, then guess skipping on college is okay as well. I just would not rely on the fact that indie development necessarily works out 100% of the time.
Boring. Get going.
That's just the realistic approach. Oh, sorry, you can't see anything. I have to see the reflection in my glasses again. Okay, I think the fact that they are all focused towards the player doesn't really make it more difficult. What if they are all... I mean, what if they are all vertical? That would probably be pretty mean. Why am I thinking about how to make this level even harder? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, and also I want to have a couple more platforms up here. I think that would be nice for maneuverability. So have some more space up here to dodge and jump on. Yeah. That feels like a waste not to use that space. Oh, did that not hit me? Thought that laser hit me. I hit the button. It is so unbelievably hard. Now the lasers killed me because I made them more annoying. There's an endless cycle of me complaining how hard it is and me making it more difficult. Why am I behind the robot? That doesn't make any sense. Let's put that robot, which layer is it on? Traps? No, 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 no. You go into the mini games layer. Here you are. What if we block this area here? That should make it a bit easier. Oh. Oh, that was so close. I surrender. Now I got stuck in that little hole here. No idea why that is there. Clearly that little hole is the problem why I'm not able to beat this. Okay, but maybe I'm a little too overeager. Just gotta balance out the difficulty of this in a different way. For example, by reducing the amount of these weird pink balls that are following me around. And probably increasing the leanway for the button prompts a bit. Okay, I jumped into that, that was my fault. Let's have a look at all of the levels we created today, and then I'm gonna end the stream. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to post them in chat now. Otherwise, we'll just call it a day. We'll start a new game.
Hey, can you hear me?
Then we'll skip a couple of levels.
All right. Try to give me a challenge, will you?
Okay, so the levels we created today start here. This is sort of the first tutorial level where you learn how to move the spot. This is so nice and easy and so satisfying. And then surprise! Good luck doing it again. I feel like in these tutorial levels the dance bot shouldn't be dancing. Should look like he's sleeping or something like that.
Very nice. The simulation is running in rage mode. I love rage mode.
Okay, cool. Cool. We'll not beat the level, we already know that. So I want to thank you all for watching today's development live stream. Hope you enjoyed watching. Keep making games, keep staying awesome. And see you tomorrow with another Willy Snell live stream. Have a nice day. Bye!